Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. One of the greatest secrets of being fit is to be repeatedly invited to launch books on diet. And I'd really like to thank the publishers and Penguin for having me here yet again. But one of the things that keeps you really very grounded is all these lovely and embarrassing compliments that keep coming your way. And I'm really thankful to all of you for saying such wonderful words. But I'm really the wrong person to be launching a book on diet because my eating habits are very dissimilar to what any of you are following. I just eat whatever comes to me. I don't know what it is. I think when Anil and me were just having a little chat backstage, he said, you know, it's probably due to our parents, and I think genes have a lot to do with that. So I guess some people are born with good genes, and we need to be fortunate that we have had parents that have been able to give us their genes. But yes, I'm a bad eater, and I'm sure that when you will call home, you will find that the answer is the same. I don't follow any routine. Yes, I actually started going to the gym just about 5 or 6 years back. I never used to do any kind of exercises. Most of the time when I was working in my earlier films, I never really thought about it, or I wasn't advised about it, or I just perhaps didn't have the time. But having seen some of my visuals in some of my films about 5 or 6 years ago, I realized that I needed to be in shape, and started going to the gym on some kind of a regular basis. But food has never been following any routine. I hope that I can pick up some of the elements from your book and practice them, because I'm sure that they'll be greatly helpful to me.
I'm sure you're already doing those things, because it's not possible, it's not humanly possible to be the way you are. And like you rightly said, you like home-cooked food, and you don't like ready-made foods and preservative-laden foods, which I think you're already doing. So that's all we're saying through the Great Indian Diet. So you don't need to be taught anything, or you don't need to learn anything. You're beyond all of this, Amilji. But no, I really want to say a big thank you to all these great personalities who were just a phone call away from me, but very kindly agreed to come and grace the occasion. My friends here who very sweetly supported me, unflinchingly. Penguin and Random House, who've been the best. Millie, I love you. My parents, who have inculcated, as you said, the right eating habits and the right values. My sister, who actually taught me the difference between carbs and proteins, really. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who have come out here, the media, the press, and Manish, thank you so much. I owe you big time.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Sorry, and before we end the evening, actually I had something I wanted to say, but I got a little nervous in the beginning, but I'll say it now. Is that, you know, Shilpa, and I can say this because I've never had the pleasure of working with you, so I've seen you more like a fan or like an audience, like most of, we all have, like how we all have. That ever since you first time came on screen, correct me if I'm wrong, but that song you did with Prabhu sir, you did one song with him. I remember,
Mr. Romeo.
Yeah, so I remember watching that recently. Till now, I think you're still in the same shape, and that is honestly very commendable. You still look the same, you still have the same glow on your face.
I'm in better shape.
You're in better shape, okay? She's in better shape now, thanks to the diet she's following. She sounded like me now.
Yeah, I sounded like you.
She's in better shape since then, and just as a person...
Manish!
Well, I think now...
We've divided it into 5 chapters. Food being very high on sodium, the curries make you feel a little bloated. But asal baat ye hai ki, that's just a misconception. Because our spices are used in our curries for a certain reason. If you're using asafoetida in our dal, it's because, it helps you with anti-bloating, It also works as an antacid. There's jeera that does the same trick. There's turmeric in a way that even we don't value it. So it's actually, they've realized that it can actually cure cancer. Curcumin in turmeric So we've talked about those things. We've talked about simple things like, you don't have to run after quinoa, and you can eat rajma chawal, which actually has the 9 amino acids equivalent to an egg. We're talking about not steroids, pre-made meals and stuff which are laden with preservatives, aerated drinks. In a country like India, you don't need to do stuff like that, because the beauty of Indian food is that everything is cooked from scratch and do that, and it's not difficult to lose weight. I know at the end of the day, everybody wants to lose weight, and that was never the idea of writing the book. That will just be incidental, that's just going to happen invariably if you have a healthy lifestyle modification plan, which is what we've tried to help you with through the book. So read it.
Hi Shilpa, congratulations. Real estate, gold, yoga, evening, lots of other things also. So when did you think and how much time did it take? And the thing you were talking about the great Indian diet, what exactly you're trying to say?
मैं जरूर कुछ करूँगी इस दिशा में, something to do with health and fitness, लेकिन मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि मैं कैसे करूँ. लोग मुझसे बहुत पूछते तो रहते थे कि कैसे करती हैं आप अपने आप को कैसे मेंटेन रखती हैं, and I take that as a huge compliment. लेकिन मैं बार लोगों का लोगों के सवालों का जवाब देते मैं भी थक गई थी. और फिर मेरी मुलाकात हुई लूक से. It happened because of my son. और अब Vian कितना 3.5 years का होने आया है. We started writing the book really a little less than 3 years ago, and it's taken us actually 2.5 years to finish this book. और सिर्फ लूक की वजह से ये हो पाया क्योंकि बहुत सारा रिसर्च किया था उन्होंने, और उनका जो रेपर्टोयर है वो बहुत वास्ट है, और यूएसपी ये है कि वो कैंसर पेशेंट्स को रिहेबिलिटेट करते हैं मेयो में इंडियन खाने के साथ. तो ये चीज़ मुझे बहुत भाया, और मैं चाहती थी कि जो हम वैल्यू नहीं करते हैं हमारी कंट्री में, थोड़ा सा उस पर भी हम लाइट थ्रो करें. एंड आई थिंक इट्स हाई टाइम वी रियली we focus on health more than weight, which I said before. So I really hope Luke and I have been able to simplify it through this book. नींबू मिर्ची हम हमेशा लगाते हैं नज़र के लिए, हम अपने खाने में भी डालते हैं, गार्निशिंग में भी डालते हैं, तो it's very synonymous with India. And since it was, since it's the great Indian diet, I had to have it. So it was just very synonymous with Indian food and India.